Hey everyone, welcome back to Anne Talks. Today we will talk about how your friends and families influence your habits. Have you ever stopped to consider how your friends and families influence your daily habits? Because I certainly have. So let's dive right into this topic and I will explain to you how these factors can influence your habits. Okay, so basically, our families are our first social environments, and the habits we observe within it become deeply integrated into our psyche. Take, for example, the family who prioritize chess above all else. Their dedication towards chess not only influenced their own behavior, but it also influenced that of their children. Now, let's dive into the world of the Smiths, a family whose love for chess transcends into mere pastime and evolves into a cornerstone of their identity. For the Smiths, every spare moment that they have, they dedicate that time into playing chess, and the clatter of chess pieces become a soundtrack on their own home. So now, let's meet the Smith family. Chess isn't just a game to us. It's a way of life. From the youngest to the oldest, we've all been drawn into the intricate dance of strategy and skill. When John and I first met, our shared love for chess was what brought us together. It's only natural that we pass down this passion to our children. So, for the Smith children, growing up in an environment where chess reigns supreme has left a mark on their development. So they not only learn the rules of the game, but they also learn the value of critical thinking, patience, and perseverance. Now, let's meet the children. Chess isn't just about making moves on the board, it's about making strategic decisions in life. Thanks to our parents' guidance, I've learned to approach challenges with a clear mind and tactical mindset. I want you to remember 3 important points. We imitate the behaviors or habits of 3 social groups: the close, the many, the powerful. But first, we will be talking about the close. This could be anyone, but this will mainly focus on your friends. So I've noticed that the type of friends I have shapes my own behavior. And recently, I've decided to change the people that I am surrounded with. And that has really impacted my life in tremendous ways. Now, I'd like to go back to the time where I started meeting these new people. I've started hanging out with them into cafes, having morning runs, morning coffee times with them, and I've also imitated their habits. The habits such as drinking coffee early in the morning, engaging in a physical activity as well, heading to the gym, going for a run, maybe outside. And this has really impacted my own physical well-being in the long run, which I'm very, very thankful for. These habits have been really positive towards me, and I think that being with these type of people have really changed my life into the better. They influence your habits in significant ways that you can't even comprehend. Because you spend time with your friends the most, you are most likely to imitate their habits in the long run. So ideally, we are friends with someone because we share the same interests, the same habits, the same lifestyle. That's how we become friends with someone in the beginning. But then you also have to think about the friends that you are choosing. Do you want to stay in the same habit your whole life, or would you like to change your habit for the better? Observe your friends. Are they creating a good impact into your life, or are they detracting you from your goals? Remember that. It doesn't matter how long you've been friends with them. It's about how much they will impact you in the long run. So now we'll talk about friends who influence you in a bad way and in a good way. Let's meet Sarah. As I navigated my social circle at the cafe, I encountered both positive and negative influences, friends who either uplifted or hindered my growth. Emily was someone I had known since high school, but our paths had diverged over the years. While she was fun to be around, her habits often left me feeling drained and unmotivated. Whenever I hung out with Emily, we'd indulge in unhealthy snacks, binge watch TV shows for hours on end, and gossip about others. While it was entertaining in the moment, I always felt a sense of emptiness afterwards. Mark, on the other hand, was a breath of fresh air. He radiated positivity and ambition, inspiring me to pursue my goals with renewed vigor. Whenever I spent time with Mark, we'd engage in intellectually stimulating discussions, attend workshops and seminars, and set goals for ourselves. His enthusiasm for personal growth was contagious, and I found myself becoming more driven and focused in his presence. In the end, I realized that the company we keep has a profound impact on our habits and behaviors. While Emily was a fun companion, her influence held me back from reaching my full potential. On the other hand, Mark uplifted and inspired me to strive for greatness. By surrounding myself with friends like Mark, who encourage and support my growth, I am able to cultivate habits that align with my aspirations and lead me towards a brighter future. So beyond our social groups, we're also influenced by a more larger generalized social group such as the tribe. So here we are into our tribe. We don't really recognize this as much because we just ignore other people around us most of the time. However, for me, I recognized that the more I hung out at a cafe, the more I realized that I'm adapting their habits as well and that I conform to their more general stereotypes into that cafe. In a cafe, you mostly see people who are either studying, reading a book, or working on their business projects, or sometimes even chatting with their friends. These four things has influenced me as well. As I head into a cafe most of my time now because of work, I've either went to a cafe to read a book, to study, or to work on my business projects, and rarely I would hang out with my friends. See, these four habits that I literally just observed by being in a cafe has now been ingrained in my own identity. Now let's talk about two different examples, one from a teenager's perspective and one as a more adult perspective. Take, for example, the influence of peer pressure among teenagers. In high school cliques, conformity to the group's fashion sense, hobbies, and social activities often takes precedence over individual expression. Even if it means sacrificing their personal style or interest, teenagers may succumb to the pressure to fit in with the popular crowd, fearing rejection or isolation. Similarly, in professional environments, the fear of standing out or challenging the status quo can inhibit creativity and innovation. Individuals may suppress their unique perspectives in favor of conformity, aligning their behavior with the prevailing norms of the workplace culture. Despite harboring innovative thoughts, the individuals may choose to prioritize harmony and acceptance within the tribe, foregoing opportunities for growth and advancement. So aside from looking at it in a teenager's perspective and in a more professional work environment, this can also have an impact into your families as well. This exists in your families. So basically, have you ever noticed your parents telling you to pursue a certain career path? That is the influence of the tribe. How? It's because your family wants to be accepted by society, which is why they're telling you to take that career path. Society is influencing them to think that that career path is suited for you, is suited for the family, because they don't want their family to be looked down upon. They want other people to be like, wow, that family is amazing. They're literally a family of doctors. So I want you to take back and observe, is this the career path? Is this the future that I want in my life? Let's sit down and reflect on that. Remember, life is about exploring your own creativity, your own personal journey. It's not about society's journey. It's about your journey. So be who you are, be who you want to be, and ignore everyone else's influences on you. Ignore the tribe. Focus on yourself and focus on the habits that you want, that you need in your lives to become successful. So, imitating the powerful. This is when we imitate the behaviors of the powerful. Basically, the people with the highest status in society or acceptance in society. Those are the people that we are imitating here. Oftentimes, the powerful, they already have the status that they want, that they already have the certain behaviors that they want, that they have everything because they are the powerful. So then, we as individuals who don't have that, we are drawn to the behaviors that earn us respect, admiration, approval, and a status. However, following or imitating the behaviors of the powerful sometimes could be beneficial. However, sometimes it can actually be pretty harmful. But before I dive into the benefits and also the harmful side of imitating the powerful, let me illustrate this with an example. Consider the example of an entrepreneur whose innovative ideas and business acumen have propelled them to success. Their journey from humble beginnings to entrepreneurial prowess serves as a beacon of inspiration for aspiring business leaders. Witnessing the entrepreneur's confidence and determination ignites a fire within the young professional, spurring them to emulate the habits and strategies that led them to success. Similarly, the allure of the powerful extends to the realm of music, where virtuoso musicians captivate audiences with their extraordinary talent and artistry. Inspired by the musician's dedication and skill, the budding musician commits themselves to countless hours of practice, striving to reach the pinnacle of their craft. And let's not forget the allure of the powerful in the world of sports, where athletes push the boundaries of human potential and achieve feats once thought impossible. Witnessing the athlete's strength, resilience, and unwavering determination fuels the young athlete's desire to excel, driving them to train harder and dream bigger. In the pursuit of success and fulfillment, we are drawn to those who embody power, prestige, and status. Their stories of triumph and resilience serve as guiding lights, illuminating the path towards our own aspirations of greatness. So looking at the example that I just showed you a while ago, those are very good motivators for you to become a successful, powerful person. So imitating the powerful has its advantages, such as it is a great motivator. It gives you ideas on how to shortcut the process in becoming successful. It is also a good way to learn from someone's mistakes. However, it can be very misleading because sometimes imitating the powerful has some secrets that they're not telling you. So you have to be very careful on who you're reading about and who you're watching, because sometimes they're not showing you everything that you need. Sometimes the successful, or the powerful rather, are born that way. They have connections, they have the family ties that led them to become powerful and successful. You have to think about the timeline it takes to become a powerful individual. It's not just by the blink of an eye and you're suddenly, wow, I'm just successful all of a sudden. No, it takes time, it takes dedication, and it also takes the right habits to become successful. So instead of imitating the powerful immediately, start creating habits from your strengths and then slowly pick habits from the powerful person. That way, you'll be able to become powerful and imitate the powerful faster. In conclusion, remember those 3 things that we have learned today: the close, the many, and the powerful. So these 3 things, they are very important in how they shape our habits. So let's recap. The close. So basically the friends that you have. Remember to pick friends that uplift you, that bring you towards the path of success. The habits that you want to attain. Pick friends that bring you there. Don't pick friends that detract you from your goals. We do not want that. Second, the many. Society. Pick a society that's more uplifting. Don't join a community that's very negative and that brings you down in everything that you do. You want to have that creative freedom, and you should have that creative freedom. Don't pick a society that brings you down. Pick a society that uplifts you. Number 3, the powerful. Pick the right person to look at as an inspiration. Don't look at people that are great inspirations because everyone's looking at that person. No. Also, remember that do not follow that powerful person's behaviors step by step. Use them as motivators and inspirations. And just one added tip. Remember how we talked about environment in my previous video? So yes, environment is actually very important in your habits as well. Remember that the tribe is actually associated with the environment that you are in. And thank you for tuning in to Ann Talks. Please subscribe to our channel and our website so you can always be updated with the latest of Ann Talks. Now remember to stay focused, stay motivated, and keep striving for success. See you soon!